on YouTube. This is the very latest news from Fabulous 103 and the Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. It would be great if you liked and subscribed to us.
A Chinese man has confessed to taking the life of a ladyboy in Pattaya after being arrested trying to flee the kingdom. Amid his claims that they fell out in his rented suite after she refused his advances, reality is that housekeeping staff found her not only devoid of life, but mutilated to the nth degree. Initial post-mortem results showed that organs were removed. He claims that he didn't realise that she had in fact been born a he when they met on Beach Road, and that he paid a whacking 8,000 baht for adult services, which, according to him, were not forthcoming. His grim act began the strangulation and then was followed by the use of scissors to disembowel her. Quite the most revolting of crimes in recent history here. A check is now being done as to his history back in China while he remains in custody, and will do here until trial. In Petchaburi, Saturday saw an overladen heavy goods vehicle carrying farm crops plough into a roadside stall, resulting in the loss of 3 lives and injury to another 4. Police reports include claims that the driver fell asleep before the HGV hit a private car and swerved into the stand. The driver and his wife survived. Sadly, that's not the case for 2 children who were at the stall at the time. Police in Petchaburi were charged with an odd order, that of arresting one of their own after a police sergeant fell out with a plough and used his official weapon to release 4 bullets in his general direction. This as the other man walked away from a row between the 2. His only injury, one in the derriere, but that was enough to see him hospitalised and the cop placed in a police cell. And in the capital, a drunk woman who drove into 2 parked vehicles was apprehended by locals and police, but when questioned responded only in English. It was quickly established, though, that she is a Thai national and, befuddled, thought that speaking another language might see an early release or maybe a small fine. Reality, in addition to police charges, she also faces repair bills for both vehicles along with her own. Thai authorities plan to double-check relevant use of 700,000 mobile phone SIM cards issued to foreigners in the past 3 years. These are primarily accounts that have not registered personal details with the fund companies and are considered to be used, possibly, for cyber crimes. And then follows a program introduced for users to qualify to keep their cards back in February, but with the cut-off date set for this Wednesday. 6 police officers, all members of the Royal Thai Air Division and killed in a plane crash off the coast of Petchaburi, have been honoured in a funeral ceremony ahead of their own return to their hometowns for final rites. His Majesty the King of Thailand, along with Her Majesty the Queen, flew themselves to the Kingdom of Bhutan ahead of a royal visit there. Renowned as a qualified pilot, he landed well at what's often described as a tricky runway. But for many, the real result was a series of semi-informal photographs taken during formal events, showing both relaxed and enjoying the visit. Whilst often featured in a sombre mood, these photographs highlighted the more relaxed style of their Majesties, something long missing from media in the past. Meanwhile, at home and back in Pattaya, early Saturday morning saw an Irishman recovered by medics in a condo car park off Petchaburi Road, and it claims that he'd been attacked by a fellow national, resulting in knife injuries. As the 34-year-old was treated for multiple injuries, so the weapon used, a pocket knife, was found nearby. The attacker is said to have forced the victim off his bike by kicking him, and the event is being considered as a revenge attack for whatever reason. In an unrelated event at the weekend, and still within the city, a Russian man was left critically injured after he met up with an ex-girlfriend for a chat, only for her jealous new boyfriend, also Russian, to attack him with a knife in the Pratamnak area. Quickly hospitalised. The media was told that the injured, but till now current beau, had not let her out of his sight since they began a relationship, as we're told he didn't really trust her. The ex is being sought by police and reports sent to authorities at airports in case he tries to flee the country. And with the Met Office promising highs today of 33 dropping down to 28, a good chance of thunderstorms, especially in the morning, and the real feel of 39.
Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.